A special guest, and I'm so glad that he finally came on the show. I was not very much aware of this fellow. His name was Robert Cook.
That's
right.
Yes.
Why don't I have you on here? Try it again.
Yes.
There you go. That's better. But boy, it's fun to find people right in this area. We are so fortunate in this little town. There's talent under every single rock. Everybody plays and sings, and most of them do it very, very well. I am astounded at the talent in this town.
Oh, yes, I am too. There's so much talent here. I come here from the Twin City, and I'm into the industry of fashion and to also the music industry. And I've seen so many talent here, so many talent, by doing the theater of plays and going to Escanaba High School. They're very gifted as well. So my focus in life to try to help bring it out and to create even more. You know, I done a segment of the X Factor. I was under contract for a moment of time. I can talk about this now.
Sure.
And I went and auditioned in Chicago through the help of Don Kern taking me down there. And I auditioned out of 10,000 people and made it all 3 rounds.
Excellent.
I did not make the final show, but what gave me the encouragement of this talent to even bring me out even more is Escanaba. Because Escanaba gives you the ability to be even stronger into life, and with the help of Bay College and all of you, Bill Moore as well. Listening to you all the time with your confident of singing style, I really, really, truly love it. And how you're so real with people, and you just always keep it real, and you close with the Lord all the time, and you give it all to God.
Well, I know I am not doing anything on my own.
That's correct.
I've learned a long time ago. I've been in broadcasting since 1960.
Okay.
That's longer than any 2 or 3 people in this station are even have been alive. So hopefully you learn something, okay, in that time.
That's correct.
And oftentimes I'll be, because I get passionate about the things I talk about. You know it's not phony.
Oh, well, you can feel you get passionate with it once again, because as I have this book, Child's Journey, and it helped me to even come out of my force even more. Listening to you, I can feel your passion. And through me as this child without my dad into my life and being a drunk, and my mother passed away at the age of 5, you showed me through the ability that, you know, you can make it through this world. And I was a drunk and a drug addict, a crack addict. See, there's nothing that you cannot accomplish into life. But it gave me the ability, through the help of God, by creating people like you, to have me to be able to listen to an inspirational show to encourage me, as it gives me the ability to want to encourage others.
It's a hard world.
I'm thankful.
It's a hard world.
But as God said in the scripture, He said, I'm going to take you through tests and trial and tribulation, but only
But He don't have to do it quite so often.
But why not?
Oh, man, I'm getting old. I'm getting tired.
See, you can't get tired. Let me tell you one thing. There was a song that I had made, I'm tired, I was going home. In my thoughts, I write in my book a process called My Thought. See, God already know my thoughts before I even
I know it.
think
I understand
so
that.
I was getting tired.
Yeah.
I was getting tired of being frustrated. I was getting tired of being sick and tired. I was getting tired of the things of how my life was always seeming like the way it was going. But you know what? That tiredness brought me strength.
Well, I would like to have had that part of your experience, but what you're talking about, how you're feeling, that's very akin to where I'm at right now. I lost my lady, and that took 3/4 of my sunshine is gone, and my reason to live is gone. She was my best friend. I loved her because she was my wife, but I liked her because she was my best friend. We did everything together. Consequently, I do very little now because I don't want to do it by myself. And everybody says, oh, find yourself somebody else. No. She was the best, and I don't want to even look, because that woman was such a part of my life, and such a gigantic hole was taken from my soul that it's very, very difficult for me to even consider sharing myself with anybody else, because she was the best, and it's hard. And a lot of other things have happened. My health's gone to hell. I go to work. I go home. I'm home by 2 o'clock. I sit in my chair and sleep until supper. I eat supper, get up and go to bed. Hell of a lifestyle. What fun. Not for a guy that was a mover and a shaker like I was, and I can't do anything anymore. And it's just I pray every night, if this is how it's going to be the rest of my life, take me now, because I don't want to stay around any longer. I'm not enjoying myself.
I disagree. Allow me
Well,
to-
I'm the one that has to.
I have to disagree with you because, see, there you go again. Molly Campbell took me at Bay College, and I was on the debate team. And I love to debate. Now, I come from a special ed and cannot read level, but they put me on a trio program and to help me to learn how to read and debate. Now, I want to debate with you on something. And you
Go for
spoke
it.
something very truthful. Other loss, and I truly hear, that's what I say, I feel your compassion. I wrote a segment in my book, through the loss of my dad dying in my arm, through the loss of my grandmother just recently died in my arm. But you know what? I was empty. But I'm so grateful that I didn't take my life and to go back in the world of sin, of drinking and to destroy and just saying, oh, I don't want to live no more. But my thoughts was there. So God gave me the ability to say, well, Robert, we are all chosen into this world. Look how I sent Bill to you to inspire you. So your message inspired me through your ability. Yes, I knew you was lost. Yes, I knew you were hurt because I felt all it. And you talk about it all the time like you can't do this. But look at it, how you touching someone else's life out there. That's the main focus into this world. We all have to go sometimes in this world. We know that. I did not know I couldn't face the reality of emptiness and facing reality. Once again, they can read that in my chapter of the book. And I sincerely come from my heart from that and give thanks to God. But you are. You're not alone. The loved one will still always be there. See what you said, you keeping her memory dwell within your heart. When the Father wants you to have someone else, trust me, He will. But right now, He wants you to keep doing. You have all of us. The lost children that was out there lost. I remember you told me how you used to be a cop. And the things that you help with, look at the society, you still was a people-oriented individual. We cannot understand our destiny, what God have planned for us, and the reason why He bring this towards us. But only thing we're going to constantly do is pray and accept it and say, I love you. Okay, and thank you. Now I'm understanding. Oldness, as what we saying, getting old, no one never get old. We grow to get wiser and wiser each and every day. And your activity of your limbs, I constantly pray that it always stay intact. But those things going to come with balance, and you keep taking care of yourself and keep smiling.
Special guest, a philosopher. My goodness sakes. Thank you for those words. I appreciate it very, very much. We're going to be back, but I'm going to sell something so I can keep on the radio.
Okay.
All right. And what I'm going to sell is a place called Beavers Landscaping. Beavers Landscaping. Well, now, why would you want to bother yourself with landscaping in the middle of the wintertime? Well, a couple of reasons. First of all, I'm sure, with the lack of snow that we've had, there are some openings in their snow plowing business. And you can give a call, 789-4232. That's the phone number that you call, and find out if there's a space for you. If you don't want to plow your driveways and clean off your sidewalks, I know I don't. I have somebody that comes out every time the snow comes. I don't even have to ask him. Matter of fact, I haven't been able to connect with him for a couple times. I think I owe him for a couple, but that's okay, because we'll connect. And he does such a great job. You come home and the yard the driveway is all nice and clean. You can walk across it and not sink into the snow. And it's really a pleasure. But you want to remember, folks, and I know that I'm looking forward to things too quickly, I guess, but spring will come. Trust me on it. It's only 12 weeks away. It sounds like a lot, but you want to remember, how fast did the football season go? 16 weeks of it, and it's gone. And it's not